Hello there everyone, thank you for coming back. So this is actually a part 2 to a video that I just uploaded yesterday. I uploaded a video that was staging a house for sale that was actually empty except for the kitchen and bathrooms, and took you on a sort of realtor walkthrough through it. And today I've come back and I want to show you the furnished tour. So nothing has really changed much on the outside except in the back. But I do have a family living here now who has bought the home. And at the end of the video, I also want to show you what this house looks like with a lot of different exteriors. So as you can see, since they've moved in, they've put a patio table out here and a barbecue. They've also put a garden in here, and you can see their car out in the driveway there. Also, you can see the dad out. He is shoveling snow. They are getting ready to go somewhere, and he wants to make sure the driveway is nice and clear. If you hear any noise in the background, please note that my bull mastiff is snoring right beside of us. So there's that. And now we'll go ahead and take a look at the inside of the garage. There's just some trash cans there, a vacuum, the fire extinguisher, some tools, and yard tools, car tools, things of that nature. And we'll come back around the side and to the front of the home. Everything else looks pretty much the same as you saw in the previous video, and if you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch it. It was the last one that I uploaded. But now we're going to take a tour of what the furnished inside looks like now that someone lives here. So you can see the landscaping is all the same as it was when you saw the house before, and you come in the front door, and this is what the entryway looks like now. I've put one of those beautiful Moroccan rugs there, and also one of the sets of Moroccan lamps on a decorative table with some pictures. And you see the lantern there on the wall. This is what it looks like from the other angle. There's just a coat rack there. I kept it nice and simple because there is a lot of color and there are a lot of patterns in there. And also halfway up the steps, as you saw in the previous video, you can look down into that little walkthrough that I created. And we'll get a better look at that here in just a second, but this is the living room here. And I had also mentioned that I planned on doing the home in reds, blacks, whites, and sort of like cream colors and some grays. So I have that beautiful coffee table there with the fireplace that was already there, and I put the red sofas in here with the black desert oasis lamps. And it's kind of unfortunate that the snow is actually coming through the woodwork in the house. I don't know what's up with that, but there's a wine cart there in the corner and just some pictures there on the wall. So that is the living room. And then you come through that little walkthrough that I mentioned where I had slid the steps over one grid to the right when I put them into the L shape, and you walk through into the dining room. I did, like I said, try to keep this kind of simple because I wanted to use a lot of pops of color, but I didn't want to over clutter everything, if that makes sense. But I love how this dining room table looks with these black chairs with the lamps hanging over top, and then just some simple artwork on the wall and one of the big trees, and I really felt like that was enough with that armoire in there as well. So I changed this around. In the original, I had the sink over here where the washer and dryer is, and then vice versa, but I changed them around. I just thought it made more sense that way to have that corner there just for the laundry, and then that gave me enough room to put a towel rack in there as well. So now we'll go back across the entryway and come into this little front room that I had mentioned in the last video I planned on using as an office and a little study. And you can see the mom here, she's working at her computer. I put one of the smaller bookshelves in here. I thought that was plenty, with some red chairs, the red phone, the beautiful red walls, and then the red desk chair, and I think it all blends together really nicely, and she has a wonderful view across the street from where she works on her computer. I think that's such a cozy little room. So now we're going to come into a very brightly colored kitchen. So I already have the chalet items in here. It just wasn't decorated because remember, no one lived here yet. But I thought it would be really nice to put the red appliances on the countertops. And then you see the red stools there at the bar. And then over here on the other side of the room, the red refrigerator I had already put there, but I also installed some pantry shelves there for the family. And then there's that back door that walks out onto the patio where I put their patio table and grill. So that is the downstairs as it is furnished. And I usually do this all together at the end, but this time I'm going to do it floor by floor. I'm going to show you where I've put everything just on the first floor for right now, and then we'll do the second floor. So you see the L-shaped entryway there with the stairs set back into them. There's the living room, and you can see where I scooted the stairs over to the right and made the little walkway that goes into the dining room. Here is the laundry and half bath. Here's the dining area here. And then you come over into the kitchen. And then we will have a look at that little study there in the front of the home. Again, a very cozy little room. And then here's a better look at the driveway and the backyard and garage area back here. I also installed some gates that go onto that main portion of the backyard. And now we'll come upstairs and take a look at how it's decorated. So you have the landing here. I've put one of those pretty pieces of artwork over the stairs. And then there's that little balcony here, and I put some incense and some lamps there. Again, since there's a lot of patterns, I just wanted to keep it really simple and pretty in here. And then on the other side, I've put just a plant and a lamp and a nice writing desk with another view across the street. So let's go in this door here, and we're going to come into the master bedroom. This is probably my least favorite room of the home. I'm always honest with you guys. I just had a lot of trouble decorating this because I wanted to go with that color scheme. So I chose the gray bed, and I like that in there with the fireplace. And I saw this somewhere else, and they made it look great, but it just doesn't look right to me the way I did it. I'll probably end up changing up that closet unit, but the rest of the room is fine. I do like it. And then you have the master ensuite bath here. Not much different from what you saw yesterday. I just added a towel rack there and a black rug. So now we'll go in here to the daughter's room, and I've done a few things in here. Obviously, I gave her a nice bed, dresser, and nightstands, gave her some artwork. She has a gaming TV there, as you saw. She has her school books there, a clothes hamper. She has a red phone and a red trash can. And in her open closet unit, I've put the closet in there and also a little nook for her to use the computer and study. So I really like her room. And then there's a door here, which if you watched the last video, you know that goes to a Jack and Jill bath. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But I've set this up as a very nice guest room. So it doesn't have a whole lot in here because it is a guest room, but I think it's decorated very nicely. I like how that dresser looks with that little art piece over it and the incense and that red flower. And then there's just a tree in there and a wall mirror as well. And I've just put some regular closet units in their closet. And this is the Jack and Jill bath that connects the two bedrooms. And again, pretty much the same, but they moved in and they put a rug down and some towel racks there. So that is the upstairs, nice and furnished for the family. Now we'll take a look at where I've put everything on this level. So again, you see the landing here with the writing desk and that cute little balcony. And then here's the master bedroom. And then next is the ensuite master bath. And then we'll go over to the guest room here. And remember, with the bedrooms, you can put any sim of any age group in there that you want to. And then there's the daughter's room there and the Jack and Jill bath. So it is a very simple floor plan for a family. And as I mentioned in the last video, this is the type of house you can put on any lot. You can build it in any style that you'd like to. So that's the kind of floor plan that I like, and that's why I like to share them with you, because it gives you options as far as what kind of lot you might have available in your town. Because some houses, you know, particularly with styles, they are lot specific. Not houses like these. These can be built anywhere, large lot, small lot. You could just omit the garage if you wanted to do it on a small lot. That would definitely be a possibility. And also, it's just one of those kind of homes that would look good with a lot of different exteriors. I really like this one too. I almost chose this one because with where this is in the Albion Square, I think that would be very, very fitting. As well as the brick that I chose. This would be pretty on another lot. So again, when you see these exteriors, keep in mind that they would look gorgeous on different lots. Maybe the black. I normally would not put the black exterior with the black roof, but that actually looks pretty, and so does this. The lake house exterior I didn't even think about putting that on here this time, but that would have really looked pretty with the black trim. I may actually change it to that one. I'm so indecisive when it comes to exteriors. This would be pretty too. Obviously, it would fit the neighborhood as well. And let's try something else. Maybe the white siding on another lot. Let's try the stone. Oh, this is gorgeous. See, normally I wouldn't do that black roof with that stone either, but I think it would be very fitting here. So that's an idea if you want to build it on this lot. And let's try that Tudor style because that might work maybe without the black roof. So that's another possibility there. And let's try something more fitting to this area. Let's do not this one, but man, that would look really pretty on another lot. Now this stone here, this would be really nice here. That may be a runner-up for me, actually. I'm probably going to end up changing the exterior of this home. I know I will. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys some ideas as far as what you could do with the house, too. So if you enjoyed this, please let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. I think I may have around 500 videos by now, which seems like quite a lot. But thank you guys again. I really appreciate all of you. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.